I hope everyone's had a good day, a good night, and you're ready to start pushing through for the day. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We drove down here, just did a little bit of a footage, maybe just changed it up a little bit. But yeah, it's a pretty nice drive just from down here. Very peaceful, very quiet. You know, if you can just get yourself in a peaceful place, you know, it might be hard for some of you to do that. But, you know, if you can just do it anywhere, just go somewhere, go for a walk and go somewhere peaceful. Obviously, you know, be safe where you go. And, you know, go to maybe a park, you know, like depending on what time, just be mindful of that. You know, don't be going at you know, really late. You know, you just gotta be mindful of that stuff. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a good day and everything, and positive thinking and all those things. So today I was going to go over just a couple of things, just a couple of thoughts that I've been wanting to talk about. So let's talk about them. So I wanted to talk about patience, just a little bit about patience, and we'll move on to something else. Why is it good to have patience? Like, what does patience give you? Well, by being patient, you know, it's by being patient, you're waiting for something, right? So what are you waiting for? So depending on what you're doing, you got to have patience. So if you're working towards your purpose, usually it's something that you do need to have patience with, and it doesn't just apply with purpose. It applies with a lot of things we do in this world, just as people. We will, you know, we can be impatient with the person that we are with how they are. Maybe some things need to change with them. But hey, that's up to us, men, to help the women, and women to help the men. That way, you know, we're supporting each other. And that way, we're looking after each other during hard times, and being patient with that person. Being patient with work. Maybe you don't like your work right now and you want to get out of that. And I do encourage you to start something yourself. It will be the best feeling ever if you could just dedicate some of your time to something that you just desire. Your purpose, your desire. Let me tell you something about purpose, right? I was talking to someone about this yesterday at the gym, and I said, what did I say exactly? I said something about purpose. You know, I brought it upon him, and I was like, do you know you have a purpose? I think I straight up just said, like, you have a purpose. And he was like, he didn't understand what I meant. And I was like, I thought it was more, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm not sure. I thought anyway, before I say anything stupid, when I said that to him, he was unsure, and I just explained it to him a little bit more, so he was understanding, and he's like, oh wow, like, okay, yeah. So I was saying, you know, your purpose is something you just haven't discovered yet. A purpose is something that you're good at, right? That's better than anyone else. I know I talk about like not being better than anyone else, but you do have like a skill, like what you would call a gift, that is like, I'm not going to say better, but it can like exceed other people's skills depending on what it is. I know a lot of people have the same skill, so it's hard to determine that. But you do have that one thing that you are good at, because it could be a mix of two things, you know. Stop saying the arms. Come on, let's go. Okay. Yeah, so I was telling him, you know, you have to discover that purpose for what you were made for. Otherwise, like, we're sort of just walking around, just existing, and working hard is good, but then working at the wrong things, I mean, it can hurt you. It hurts you deep inside. You know, just not being fulfilled with inside. And in order to discover this purpose, we have to have patience, right? And when we have patience with that, like, trust me, God will give you something good. He already has something good for you. It's just not time yet, all right? It's just not time. And when you discover your purpose, well, you can't just stop there, can you? I mean, what would the next thing be, right? Well, you have to work on it, right? So like Myron Golden says, develop your purpose. I like to watch a lot of Myron Golden, so if you can watch him, he's good too with what he says. But discover your purpose. I say design because I like the word design. So hey, you can design your purpose because it's your purpose. Yeah. It's good when you know these things. Like, you can start to just start chasing after what you want, your desire for that thing. Obviously, it has to be a good thing. You know, you don't want to be doing bad things. You know, I hope not. Yeah, do good, you'll get good. Yeah, it's like that saying, you know, things go around, things come around. I mean, that is a true saying. It is true. And then when you discover that purpose and then develop that purpose, or design, sorry, let's say design, I like that better. Well, are you going to stop there? No, you can't just stop there. Now you've got to share it with people. You've got to deliver it upon the people. You've got to deliver it to them, right? Because we were here, we were meant to connect with people, right? If you're not really like socializing, I don't like using the word socializing, but connecting with people, then it can be a little bit unfulfilling in life. Now, I don't say you need to connect with everybody. No, you don't need to connect with everybody, because not everybody is going to resonate with you. But when you find those people, those special people that resonate with you, it clicks and you can feel something, and that's a connection. And if you've learned something, discovered something, and you've developed something within you, now you can share that with that person. And like I was saying in the other video, when you share something with someone, they take it for themselves and they go teach someone else, because you've taught them how to do it, and you've taught them maybe the same things that I'm saying. You know, share it upon people. Like, if I could I just want to reach out and help as many people as I can to think this way. You know, I'm out here, I'm going to do this every morning. Like, I'm just going to do it. Just be patient with the journey, and I want to get to you, because I think you are special. You know, it can be hard sometimes walking around with so many people and not thinking like that, but it's a good thing if we can think that way with people and think, you know, you are special, because if you weren't here, then life would just not be life. So yeah, and everyone does do things around the world, does help. That's why we have all these things we have. So yeah, be patient with the journey. Okay, you'll get there. So yeah, that's a bit of patience. I mean, if there's anything else, I will speak about that. But with patience, like, that also gives you peace. And with peace, I mean, you've got a lot of things now. Like, a lot of anger starts to come out of you, and you don't have that anger. A lot of stress, build up stress and anxiety starts to come out. Don't have it as much. And if I can say something that's a big stress reliever is, having that peace. And to have that peace, you've got to find that purpose. You've got to work on it. Like, I honestly wouldn't be up this early. Like, I feel so good getting up and speaking to you. To you, like, come on, this is good. And it's cold. Where's the horses at? I wanted to see them again. The sun's coming out. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, have that peace. Find that peace. And do things around it as well. Like, I go to the gym. It gives me some peace. It gives me a lot of peace. And it takes a lot of stress off too. Anything, it does help. It chemically, I think it's chemically helps you, like, within, like, when you do exercise, to reduce, like, cortisol levels, which reduce the stress levels. Yeah, to have that peace. And with that peace, you're grateful. You're just grateful for things. And being grateful is the biggest thing, the biggest achievement, actually, you can have. Being grateful. If you weren't grateful, then how can you progress in life? You've got to be grateful for the little things to be grateful for the big things. Right? And by being like that, it just shows the person you are. Spread it upon people too. Right? Like, saying your gratitude to people, giving your gratitude to God for all the things that He's made, and just be the best person you can be. And try and teach that person, if you're with someone, or if you're with a friend or anyone, teach that person, teach them some good things, right? If you're around them, tell them some good things. Tell them what I'm telling you. They trust me. Like, you'll find out if they want to hear, and they're going to be a true friend or just a true partner. Whoever it is, even your siblings, you tell them. Yeah. So we went over patience. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about. Positive thinking. So, I think I mentioned this yesterday, or it was the other day, I can't remember. And I was talking about, like, positive and negative. So, there's always going to be an equal and opposite to everything. It just has to be. And when there's positive, or when there's negative, so when you're in a negative state, right, we should think positive. It's just going to do us better, right? It can be hard, but we practice it, right? So when we're feeling down, feeling negative about something, we got to start seeing the positive out of it, so we can strive for that positive aspect, and we can go into it, and we can, rise out of that negative. And when we are in a positive state, we can't just stay positive all the time. Like, if I'm always up, doing well, doing well. Like, there's gonna be a downtime, right? It's just how life works, right? Not whoever you see, right, on social media, anywhere, right, their life is not always up. And I can guarantee you that. I don't know their life, but I know that life does not work as just being positive all the time. There's always going to be some negatives, but the negatives are not going to outweigh the positives at that point if things are going well. If you're very negative down, that's right, just work on yourself, take some time, like I said, patience, this all ties together. Work on yourself and slowly get out of that negative state and reach that positive state. And like I said, if you want to reach that, well, you got to discover your purpose. You got to develop your purpose. You got to deliver your purpose. Now, maybe you don't need to deliver your purpose, but I do recommend you do that. Because why would you go through all that hard work discovering and then developing or designing? You need to share it, right? So positive thinking ties in with that too. And like I said, when everything is high and positive, you have to think of the negative. Now, I don't mean like ponder on the negative, like, oh, this is going to happen. No, not like that. But just prepare for the negative. So, for example, let's say you're driving on a road, country road. Yeah, I love those drives. I need to go for one of them again. If you ever want some peace, go on a country road. Go find some like land and road, and oh my gosh, like put on some beautiful music, drive down there, you or your partner. I'm telling you, it will give you some peace. You'll start thinking of things. You might even discover your purpose. Yeah, that's a good way. Yeah. I hope I'm helping, anyone out there. If I can help anyone, that's me. Like I said, that's me. But yeah, scenario I was talking about on the road. So if you're driving a car, right, and you know you're going for a long trip, right, and that trip might be like, I don't know, just a very long trip, 4 or 5 hours, even 3 hours, doesn't matter. Now, if you're just thinking of the positive aspect, and you're driving that car, well, you're not going to bring a tire with you, right? Because you're thinking, it's not going to happen to me. Like, the tire's not going to pop, I'm fine, I can keep driving, like, I'll be fine. But if you're in that positive state, well, you've got to prepare for the negative. So, okay, I've got to bring that tire with me, because I need to start thinking, incorporating the negative as well. Oh, there are some big mosquitoes out here. God, woo. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm getting bitten. Come on, mate. Go on. Go. Yeah, don't come back. Yeah, we got some big mosquitoes out here. I don't know if it's just because of the land. Anyway. Yeah, so I hope that scenario resonates with you. And negative just can't be a negative as well, right? You have to change that to a positive, right? It's just going to make it even worse if you're going to be in a negative state and, well, prepare for the negative. So yeah, positive thinking, right? That's what we need. Think about the positive outcome, and not every input will be positive, right? So we can focus on the inputs and focus on the positive outcome. Like I said, this is patience. Take your time with this. It's a journey. It's a journey. Anything else I can touch on? Anything else? Well, I went over patience. I went over, finding peace. I went over, what else did I go over? Oh yeah, being grateful, and positive thinking. If I could add another P word in there, well, I'm going to add in I know gratitude, gratefulness, obviously not a P word, but if I can add another P word in there, it would probably be persistence. Persistence, right? Be persistent with what you do, right? Like if you do have some times where you're not as persistent, don't worry. Work on those things. Analyze it, and then go back to it, analyze it, and then you have to reframe it, and then go at it again. Be persistent with this journey, right? Someone's going to give you something good out there. Trust me on that. Right? I hope you all got something from this video. The horses are all the way down there, so I'll have to show you another time. But yeah, I'll have to show you another time. Look, I hope everyone got something out of this. I hope I blessed you. I hope you stay blessed, right? Because like I said, you're special. You're a very special person, right? All the struggles you're going through, don't worry, you're going to get out of them, right? You're going to find the purpose you were made for. You're going to discover, you're going to design that purpose, and you're going to help people. You're going to help other people as well, right? I want you to stay happy, stay blessed, and I'm going to try my best to get these videos out to you, because I know I can help. I know I can help you. Yeah. All right. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. I feel like saying so much more, but I'm going to leave it. Yeah. Enjoy your day.